welcome to 4th grade spelling. This is lesson 1. We're going to do the spelling and the vocabulary words both so that you can see the sign, see the picture, and then hear the pronunciation, how the word is said. Okay. When we're finished on the same DVD, you will also be able to watch the Storytown story that correlates with the spelling and vocabulary words for this week. Alright, so let's get started. Your first word is pact. Pact. And it just means an agreement with somebody. Normally you're going to sign, so you would have a written pact with another person. Okay? It could also be a verbal pact, but it's an agreement that you have with another person. And you can see the two men, they're businessmen, and they have a pact. And they're showing that they're in agreement. How? By shaking of the hands. Same with the kids. They're showing their pact. The next word, brand. This is brand. Brand. And you can see with the different pictures, everything has a brand or a label, okay? So here we see Coke. It has a brand. Microsoft is another brand. Mercedes is a brand of car. So everything you see that has a name, the name is telling you the brand name, okay? So you know immediately what it is and who made it when you see the name. Or like the little, doesn't have to be like words or letters. I'm sure you all know that brand. You're right, it is from Nike. And they make what? Gym shoes. Yeah, I've seen almost all of you that have Nike shoes on before. So here's many different brands that you maybe see. The next word is brick. Brick. Okay. And it's what we use to build houses. It's what we use to make our fireplaces look beautiful. So here's like just a couple of bricks. And here's some examples of different brick patterns, and how maybe the bricks are laid. Okay? Your next word, crop. Crop. Okay? It's food that the farmer plants in the field, and then it grows, and then at the end of summertime, the farmer collects his crop. Okay? But it's food that you can eat. This is an example of farmland that has crops growing. The next word, broad. Broad. It's the opposite of narrow. And in this picture here, you see the street. Here, farther away is narrow. But then you keep driving and it becomes a broad street. Or we can say that girl, she has a broad grin. It just means that she's smiling really big. Okay? So those are the most normal ways that you see or hear the word broad. The next word, tread. There's not a sign, we just finger spell it, but it's talking about, most of the time you hear it on a tire, and it's the indentions on the tire and the tracks that the tires make when they're driving down the road. Maybe you see, the marks, and you see it was left there by the tread. You can see it here. Okay? Or your shoes, your gym shoes can have tread. And that's how different brands distinguish themselves from other people. Even the bottom of their shoes have different looking tread. Alright? The next word is film. It's like a movie. It's like a movie, okay? And this film was used in a camera. Most people don't use film cameras no more. Why? They have digital cameras and they save their pictures on an SD memory card. But this was a long time ago. People used film. Or you recorded movies with film and then you pulled out the film to make the movie. Okay? You could also see the word used at a movie festival. So this is a real popular film festival that you'll see. It's called the Sundance Film Festival. Okay? So it's popular, you will see it, and it's not talking about real film, but it's just talking about showing different movies, so people can sit and watch different movies, like maybe over a 2-day or 3-day time. Alright? The next word, else. Else. It's talking about choices. So you have choice A, or else you have choice B. Alright? And the picture shows, if you decide this, then finish. Or else you could decide, which maybe lead to another decision or choice that you need to make. So it's just talking about different choices. So maybe many times Mrs. Swecker will say, you have a choice. You can choose to act right, behave good, or choice B would be a different choice. If you choose to act bad and not be respectful, we're going to change your color to yellow. So if you choose B, the consequence or else will be to change your card to yellow. So it's just talking about choices. Choices. You can choose A or else you can choose B. It's your decision. The next word is a unit of measurement, and it's a gram. And we can see on our scale here that 10 M&Ms equal 10 grams. Okay? So you know that 1 gram is really, really light. It's a weight. So here is just a chart that you can read. 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams, and 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. Alright? So it's a really, really small measurement, and a gram talks about weight. It measures the weight of something. The next word, gum, gum. You see just different pictures of gum. The next word, dread, dread. We've got a couple of funny looking pictures up here. We're going to talk about those in a second. But first, the feeling of dread means that you're like scared or dread. You know, you're dreading the situation. It's dreadful. The situation is just completely dreadful. Okay? So it can mean that you're scared and it's a feeling, or we can put an S on the end of the word. And you can say that man, he has dreads, and it's talking about braids in your hair that just grow, and you can't comb them. This man here, you can see in the picture, he's starting his dreads, or maybe they will say dread locks, talking about the locks being your hair. This man, his dreads have been growing for a long time. You see, and it wraps around his body. Wow. So no, when you see this word, probably I would say most of the time it's going to be talking about the feeling of being scared. But maybe you will also see a description of a character who has dreads too. So then you know you can picture in your mind long hair braided that you cannot comb. The next word, spend. Spend. And it's talking about using your money to buy something. So you would spend your money. So you have a choice. You can spend or you can save. Which will you do? Maybe you, to spend your money, you have to remove it from your wallet, which is what's showing in that picture. Down here you see a woman, she's spending a lot of money in buying. You see she has many bags, and she has a man carrying another box and another bag. Ooh, she's spending a lot of money today. Ooh. So, spend. You could also, doesn't necessarily have to do with money. You can spend your time. What are you doing with your time? Maybe you're going to choose to read. Maybe you were going to choose to study your multiplication facts. It's spending your time, okay? And it just means how you use your time, how you use your money. Past. Past. It's whatever happened yesterday, or last week, or last year, okay? It's not happening now. No, it's happening. It happened when? In the past, okay? I saw a picture of a man signing the word past, so I thought it would be cool to show you that I found the man signing. So what's happening right now is the present. Tomorrow will be the future. Yesterday is the past. Already happened. You can't change it. Okay? The next word, plot. And it's what happens in the story. There's no sign, you finger spell. It's what happens in the story. And in the graph here, you see you have the introduction, and then the starting of the action, then you have the conflict, and then you have the big scene or the situation where there's resolution, and then you have like the end or the conclusion. So it builds all the way up and then it ends. So that would be a good story if it has a good plot. So, and again, here's another chart showing what a plot does. The next word is check. Check. We have a to-do list and we are checking off the things that we have to do today. Check. Okay? Or maybe you see mom or dad write a check, and it's a way to make a payment. Okay? Maybe they're making the payment to the bank or to the phone company, but they can write a check. This is a cashier's check, and it's you go to the bank and you buy, maybe it costs like $2, and so they remove the money from your account and give you a check. So that way, when you pay the business with a cashier's check, they don't have to wait to receive their money. They can go and deposit it in their account immediately. All right? The next word is split. And this is, you see the large disc, it's split. It's like broken in half. All right? Here, the girl is doing the splits. You would just add an S. And that's an action, a verb that the girl can do something. She can do the splits. Or here you see this picture is split in half. All right? Showing you a different perspective on the picture. The next word is sting. And bees have a sting. It maybe make you cry. You can see here how it goes into the skin. And that's why it hurts. All right? And maybe why do you have a picture of a man? His name is Sting. He's a famous musician. So if you were to search on the internet the word sting, you're not going to really see the bee. You're going to see this man. And it's because his name is Sting. Okay? So just so that you know, he's a famous musician. And that's why you would see his picture pop up if you were going to research on the internet. The next word is strap. Strap. Strap, like in a car. Strap. Here we have sunglasses that have a strap. And they just keep them around your neck. The same with the camera. It has a strap. And it just keeps it around your neck. Your sandals have a strap, right? And it just keeps them on your feet. The next word, task, just means a job. Job, work, task. All right? So here we have little clips showing you what your task is for the day. We have a to-do list. Is another way to say it's my task that I have to do today. And here is a task list from the computer. You don't always have to write it on paper. You can use the computer to make a to-do list. All right? And then you can check it off. When you finish your task, you can check it off that you're finished. The next word is twin. Twin. It just means born at the same time. So we know that right now in 4th grade, we have one student who has a twin brother. Okay? Maybe moms and dads dress them alike so people know, oh hey, we're twins. Okay? Just means born maybe a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes apart. Okay? But they have the same birthday, they're the same age, they're the same grade. Okay? Twin. Okay, those are your spelling words for this week. I hope that you watch the DVD and you study, and that you're ready for your test on Friday. Have a wonderful day.